Okay, two short and sweet halachot about Erev Pesach. It says, Asur la'asot melacha be'erev Pesach achar chatzot hayom. It is forbidden to work. Oh, so work is very good. Work is like sewing, laundry, things like this that get you... Yeah. It's also, it's... we're going to explain now the reasons why. This is actually the Gemara, the Arvei Pesachim. This is the whole chapter in the Gemara and Pesachim that talks about this. But the halacha is that it's Chatzot. Mr. Abner, what time is it nowadays? So Chatzot nowadays, you have the calendar there. Chatzot is around 1 o'clock nowadays. So this Friday, around 1 o'clock, it's forbidden to work anymore. Now, why is that? In the olden days, Rabbi Eli, he gave me a big zechut. Every year in Baltimore, he takes me to the Hasidic rabbi there. Is a mitzvah. The matzah you eat the night of Passover, you should make it fresh. Just like challah, you bake fresh. It's called matzat mitzvah. All the big Sephardi Gedolim were makbid to do this. Chacham ben Zion Abba Shaul, Harav OVADIA Yosef, Chacham Moshe Sadka. I believe, if anybody's interested, my friend Rabbi Shlomo Lalazarian, the head of the OU, also has such a thing. So there's something called matzat mitzvah. So since we have to help our wives make halech or cook the fresh matzah that you're going to use at the Seder night, so you need time, right? If you don't have time, so therefore, actually, most probably, there's many things. You have to fix the Seder table, check all the maror, if you hadn't done that yet. So, I had a friend in Kolel, he said a beautiful thing. He says, the halacha is 30 days before each holiday, we have to start learning, right? Moshe, it's the Gemara and Megillah, it's throughout Shas. He said, Pesach has so many halachot, we need to do it 60 days before, right? So there's a lot of things to do and there's a second reason. Hatam hasheni ki bezman shaya bet hamikdash kayam asur lechol adam lasot malacha bePesach mitzad hayom lefi shas hazman. There's another reason. The second reason is forbidden to work from 1 o'clock. Chatzot midday is because in the time of the temple, that's when they would bring the Korban Pesach. That unfortunately nowadays, ba'avonotenu harabim, we can't bring the Korban Pesach. So therefore, in remembrance that after Chatzot Hayom, people would go to Yerushalayim HaKodesh, to Bet HaMikdash to bring the Korban Pesach, that's why we're not allowed to work either. See, in that time, they didn't used to even work the whole day, from the morning, because they would have to take the Korban Pesach from their house or their hotel, wherever, and bring it there. But nowadays, we're only eligible to start offering the Korban Pesach from when? Chatzot. So in remembrance of that, we're asur to do any work. It's already considered here, Rav OVADIA brings like already a Yom Tov, because that's the time of preparing the Korban Pesach. So he says that that's the halacha, that once there's a halacha, even the reason is batel, because we don't have the Korban Pesach anymore. But the Gemara in Betzah says that once the Sanhedrin, we had a Bet Din that made that halacha, even no other Bet Din can change that forever and ever. Just the thing I heard from my Rebbe, Harav Eliezer ben David, he said that he always would say that if we had an 11th commandment, it would be to rest on Friday afternoons. So you could have energy for Shabbat. So Kal Vachomer, Ben Benosha Kal Vachomer, this year, when is it? Shabbat is the first night of Moed. Yeah. Especially we have to have the children and the youngsters take a nice 2-hour nap, because there's an inyan that not to sleep the whole night if you can. That's why Pi Kabbalah is better not to do Tashmish Amitah, even though Shabbat is made for that. That's not what we want to get into, but the bottom line is that a person should rest so he could have energy to go Because כל המרבה לספר ביציאת מצרים, הרי זה משובח.